Dragon Ball Super is getting to the point where I think amazing things are going to happen, because they're going to try to throw out all the stops. They're going to try to make us like, wow, like every episode. But also, you can tell it's ending because some of the writing is like hit or miss. But first off, let me say 17, this arc has made 17 by far one of my favorite characters. I never thought that I would like 17 as much as I do in this arc. Like, it really builds up his character a lot, because we've gotten way more from 18 than we have from 17, especially after the Cell saga, because we all know how human Android 18 became, because she married Krillin, had a kid. You know, she's a good guy now. And 17, like when we did see him even earlier in Dragon Ball Super, you know, he was all about, you know, saving the animals and whatnot. And he even was going to go out when that dude was, you know, threatened to explode the ship with the animals on. Like, he's a really good guy. So I was like, okay, yeah, he's cool. But seeing him throughout this particular arc, this tournament arc, really cemented 17 as a fucking badass character. Like, every episode he's been in, he actually shined, even more so than Goku at some points. Like, he's a really good tactician. Like, he thinks on his feet, he thinks really quick, and just everything about 17. And I was kind of spoiled on the events of this episode, but when I heard that 17 sacrificed himself, I was thinking like, okay, maybe he jumps in the way of an attack and is knocked out, you know, like out of the ring. I never thought that he would commit suicide to protect Vegeta and Goku. And what he said before he went out, like, this is a really human thing to do. I really hope they wish him back with the Dragon Balls, because 17 is a fucking monster. He's a beast. Rest in peace, dude. I really do hope he comes back, because, man, that scene was amazing. And even before that, he was shining through this episode. Like how he pushed Vegeta out of the way from Jiren's attack. I'll get to Jiren in a second. And how he was taunting Jiren, saying like, well, so that's what you want. That's what you wish for. I thought you were just a killing machine. Like, we're getting more exposition from Jiren through 17. Not Goku, not Vegeta, but 17. Android 17 is an amazingly well-written character. One of the best well-written characters in this arc, by far. All right, now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about Jiren. There were some amazing action scenes, especially when he literally uppercutted Goku's Kamehameha in half. Like, who does that? And also, he was attacked from all three beams. I don't know if Vegeta did a final flash or a Gala Gun, I forgot. Goku did a Kamehameha, and 17 did a huge blast as well. And he just sat there screaming, and his aura literally was so strong that he literally deflected all three huge attacks. Mind you, this is Super Saiyan Blue Goku, Super Saiyan Perfect Blue, Limit Breaking Blue Vegeta, and 17 just deflected it just by screaming pretty much, and knocked both Goku and Vegeta out of their god forms. I'm like, how is this dude so overpowered? And it's also really hilarious to see Frieza getting bodied like every episode. It's like every time we see him, he's trying to go up against a strong opponent, and he gets knocked right back down. He's always face down in some rocks or something. At the end of every episode, it's like, just stay down, Frieza. It's not even worth it anymore. He's like the Yamcha of this tournament right now. Like, even 17 got up and did more than Frieza. And just the fact that Jiren literally knocked the golden out of Frieza in less than, like, what, 5 seconds? I'm like, just stay down, Frieza. It's over. Just go to sleep and hope that your universe wins. That shit is just hilarious. But Jiren's backstory, I'm very mixed on this. I do think it's pretty cool and also lazy at the same time, and very unoriginal. Jiren basically desires strength more than anything, because his family died and everyone close to him died back in the day. So he's like, if I get strong enough, I'll be able to fuck up anyone who fucks with me, basically. And we didn't get any kind of like confirmation or even a hint at who the evildoer was that killed Jiren's family. And we don't know why exactly Jiren was spared, especially when he was younger. He was obviously weaker than he is now. Only thing we got was like a generic shadow, like a purpley, hazy shadow with red eyes. I mean, that could mean anything. And we still did not get how Jiren is this strong, like above God of Destruction levels strong. Like, I understand he wanted to get stronger, but how? How did he attain that? Because even if you dedicate your life to getting stronger, like, unless it's just in your race, like how Frieza had to just train for, what, a few months to be able to rival a Super Saiyan Blue Goku, there's no way that you can challenge two Saiyans who have ascended to God levels. I don't care what you say. I don't care what race you're a part of. If this was the case, then I'm pretty sure everyone else in Jiren's family or race would be strong. Like, the Universal 11 will be nothing but strong ass aliens like him. Although, you know, his family did get killed or whatever. But there has to be a reason why he is stronger than a god. And I don't know if we're going to get that. We only have, like, what, 4 or 5 episodes left. And this seems like a backstory that was just, like, rushed. It was thrown out. Although, baby Jiren, young Jiren, is fucking adorable. He is kawaii as shit. Just his big head, his big eyes. It looks like he's had the same size head his whole life. His body just got really buff to kind of support it. But, I mean, other than that, the backstory was just like, yeah, okay. It really wasn't original. I was expecting to see more from someone who's giving this much trouble to Goku and Vegeta and even Ultra Instinct Goku. But, I mean, I hope we get another bit of the backstory saying who trained him, how did he get so strong. It was even said that his master was killed by this evildoer. So, who was there to train him? I think Belmont did say that, you know, he did find, you know, Jiren's isolation and past or whatever intriguing, so he took him under his wing. But how does training under a god of destruction make you that strong? I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense if you really want to stretch the imagination, because Goku and Vegeta got this strong by training under Whis and Beerus in what, like a year? So if Jiren was training under Belmont for who knows how old Jiren is, since he was a little kid, then, I mean, I guess it's possible. But still, man, I want an explanation why this guy is able to tank so many hits. And let me say that Vegeta, his stamina is crazy. Like, I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know what got into him. Maybe he realizes that, you know, okay, I'm doing this for my family. I don't care if it kills me. I'm going to go all out to try to defeat Jiren. Like, he went back, not into regular Super Saiyan Blue, but to his new blue form after he just did his, you know, final explosion technique, which I believe Beerus said, like, hey, he shouldn't even be able to stand. He shouldn't have any more energy after this. So, I mean, he didn't go to Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan Blue. He went straight to his new form, which obviously requires a lot more stamina and God Ki than regular Blue does. So, I mean, damn, Vegeta, you're going really, really hard for your fams in Kaba Dude, but it's obvious he's going to get eliminated or at least knocked out, like, you know, physically knocked out in next episode, because I think it's called Vegeta Falls or something like that. Like, the word Vegeta Falls is in there somewhere. So it's going to be Goku and maybe Frieza versus Jiren, but Frieza, like I said, he might as well just stay down because he's getting Yamcha'd more than actual Yamcha is. Like, at this point, Frieza's just a pun. Like, Frieza is just someone to show exactly how strong the opponent is. Like, when he got owned by Toppo, how he's getting owned by Jiren. Like, seriously, man, Frieza just needs to go to sleep. But tell me what you guys thought about this awesome episode. What do you think is going to happen next episode? I hope Vegeta goes out in a blaze of glory. He already had his huge moment knocking out Toppo. That was really, really cool. But I am glad to see dedicated episodes for Vegeta. Like, I really love Vegeta. He's my favorite character. He has been for a while. And it's just really nice to see him get some love before this series ends. Rest in peace, Android 17. I really wish he didn't go out like that. But I think he really needed to cement exactly, you know, how human he's become, because up until now he's been, you know, thinking about this cruise, and that's really all he's been thinking about besides, you know, the animals and his sister and whatnot. But this was a really huge step in his in terms of his development. But tell me how you guys think this tournament is going to end, how you think next episode is going to end, and will we see Ultra Instinct one more time? Anyway, this has been jbDAuchiha. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.